Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Listen, man, I can't let people continue dogging out Claressa Shields. I just can't do it. And no, I'm not saying that because when I see her standing up in them panties, she reminds me of a lobster with all that meat in the tail. That's not why. There is absolutely no woman in boxing that can beat Claressa Shields. Quite simple. And I know she catches flack. Because she's vocal. She can be obnoxious. She can be offensive. She can be very irritating. But at the end of the day, if you're going to give a fair analysis of Claressa Shields as far as a fighter in the ring, stop taking it to the stupid saying that Claressa Shields is out here fighting bums. And if we were talking about a male boxer, they wouldn't get the credit that she's receiving. You know what, man? This shit is a trip. To see big grown men out here just trying to create fuckery as content to attack Claressa Shields as a fighter. I'm not talking about her on social media. Like, that's all. Even I got some shit to say about the stuff that she says, right? I'm just talking about as far as her as a fighter. Stop with this bullshit. Give her her credit, man. Now, the other thing, I haven't seen her movie. I went to go to see. I was going to go see the movie, but the time, man, is my wife and I were gonna go, man. It's just the time. It was like at 1:30. By the time we would have finished, I gotta go pick up my kids, so we didn't go. But I'm gonna watch the movie, but that doesn't matter. What I'm getting at is there's some things about her that I think, you know, when you start to understand her and how she grew up and her experiences, which everybody has different things they go through, good and bad. I'm not saying that she's the exception, but what I'm saying is you start to kind of understand a person's behavior pattern. And once you lock in on that, you can, I think, better receive an individual. And for me, I think that's why with Claressa Shields, I have a better understanding of why she's the way she is, because her quills stay out. But they stay out for a reason. But once you get beyond that, when she retracts them, you can see Claressa Shields is a sweetheart, man. But the problem is, you get maybe out of 365 days in a year, you maybe get 2 weeks of her letting her guard down. The other goddamn rest of the year, she got them damn quills out, and she going at everybody's jugular vein. Now, Claressa Shields, 16 wins, 3 KOs. I mean, when you look at the 3 KOs, anyone can come out and say, well, she has no power. But when she's fought opponents, it's females, of course, they have knockouts on their record. Claressa Shields beats them. You take a look at her accolades. Middleweight champion, light heavyweight champion, heavyweight champion, I mean, it's crazy. 3 times undisputed. She's 5'8", so she's actually taller than a lot of these male fighters. She's a big girl, man. 68-inch reach. And she gets busy, man. Now, the chick she just fought is someone who everybody is kind of raking across the coals. Danielle Perkins, 177 pounds, only had 5 fights. She's 42 years old. But how about this, right? Yes, she only has 5 fights. But how about this? Danielle Perkins can beat every other female out there in boxing. Every other one. Now, the issue is, some of those fights we probably would never see, because now you're talking about these women trying to melt down to weight divisions where Serrano is, Katie Taylor is, and Serrano can scrap. Katie Taylor can scrap. Like, they fighting like men, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter how good Taylor is, how good Serrano is. There's no female good enough to beat Claressa Shields. I mean, we just have to accept that. I mean, at this point, if Claressa can make a minor refinement, well, actually, if she can overhaul her attitude, right? and that big ass mouth that she has. I really think the sponsorship deals will come in, different business ventures, different opportunities for her to make a lot of money will just start to just flood her inbox, her mailbox, her manager. I just think she'll be inundated with so many great opportunities because there's been no female to do what she has done and what she's doing. Yeah, you could talk about Ann Wolfe, you could talk about Layla Ali, you could talk about Christy Martin. Okay, they all deserve respect. They do. But nobody out here doing what Claressa Shields is doing and has done. 2-time gold medalist, 3-time undisputed, man. It was meant for this girl to be successful in boxing. It was. Anyway, stop hating on Claressa Shields. If you want to just take jabs at her and about her attitude, her behavior, the stuff she says on social media, she's loud, whatever. Then make sure you keep the conversation within the confines of her attitude and behavior. But let's not allow that to come and blur what you're actually seeing with her in the ring and her performances in the ring to try to take away from that. Matter of fact, I think Claressa, all these guys who talk shit about her, I think she'll whip all their ass. I think she'll whip all their ass, especially this one big fat one. There's one big fat motherfucker. He's always got something stupid to say. I know for a fact she'll whip his ass. So then, that's who I'd like to see. I don't want to see these guys running up on other guys and all that, man. Nah. I want to see Claressa Shields run up on one of these guys who run in their mouth about her, calling her the B word, calling her ugly, saying all these horrible things about her. I'm talking about these bozos who create these boxing videos and can take it to the stupid with the things they're saying. But, talking about her family and just saying real ridiculous stuff. Y'all would love for her to run up on them and punch them in the face. And then for them to fight back and for her to beat their ass. So they can be clowned the rest of their life. Because, again, I think Claressa Shields, when they come to that social media, I can't mess with her on social media. She that's a whole nother ball of wax, boy. But in the ring, as a fighter, she deserves all the credit in the world. But she doesn't have any competition. I don't know what she's going to do. She may have to come and do some exhibition about when she fights men. Like, she's got to figure it out. There's nothing for her to do. This shit got to get boring. There's nothing for her to do. Nothing. She just fought Godzilla and damn near decapitated Godzilla with a few seconds left in the fight. Y'all keep cool. I don't know what's next for Claressa Shields, but let me show y'all something here. When I look at, let's go all the way to when Claressa Shields turned pro. She debuted at 168. Next fight was at 158, 164, 166, 164, 159, 158, 157, 152, 152, 159, 159, 155, 174. So you can see with Claressa Shields, it's talking about a 20 pound fluctuation. And could possibly, get down a little bit lower than 150 to probably come to some catch weight with Amanda Serrano. But, Claressa Shields would have to, had to cut off half of that boom boom, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a good 15 pounds of goddamn meat that I don't think any exercise is going to help her lose that. She may have to go in there, man, and have about, hit to the little deli and let them, slice off a good 15 pounds of that. Sit that aside and wrap that in some nice paper and let somebody come and take that home, make some sandwiches with it. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Claressa Shields is the truth. Give her credit. Give credit where it's deserved and stop breaking her down, man. When it comes to in the ring, fighting in the ring. Outside the ring, it's a free for all then. Y'all do what the hell you want about the shit she says, but in the ring, give her credit. She deserves all the credit in the world. Yo, I'm in the breeze.